whatever matches the strategy, you wait for it. Be patient and just wait for it. Is the entry point, the entry signal. Yeah. That was the best thing that I've ever learned. You know what I mean? I was like, oh my days, now I know what I'm doing.
What were you struggling with at that point that when you joined Set and Forget, it completely turned your trading? Once you see it, you can't unsee it. And it's something so simple, right?
Exactly.
You literally have like a, wow, like that was literally like the final key point that makes everything make sense.
So currently I'm 24. I've been in the game for 7 years, or 17. I actually got arrested selling. You know what I mean? Something I'm not proud of, but had to be done at that time, and I was around bad people, but I'll never go back there, do you know what I mean?
All right, guys, welcome back to another Swing Trading Lab podcast, and you guys can probably tell I'm in a different scenery. I am not home. I'm actually in the UK right now, so I'm in London. I've been here for about 3 days, and I just did a meet and greet with a bunch of different students and traders from all around the UK. And as I'm in the event, I have a Set and Forget student here. And he comes up to me, he's like, yo, I made $10,000, right? How much was it that you made?
Nah, I made $35,000.
30, oh shit. Wait, 35,000 pounds or?
No, that's in dollars.
Dollars. Okay, how much is that in pounds? Roughly?
In pounds, about 27, 28,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he comes up to me, he's like, yo, I made this amount of money. And I'm like, all right, podcast tomorrow, set it up. Like, that's it. No thought about it. So, you know, we have all the gear with us, and, you know, we're at the Airbnb right now. It's literally the biggest Airbnb we could get. And we're like, you know what? We had to do the podcast in person because I leave literally in like 5 hours.
Yeah, literally.
So I'm like, bro, we got to run up this pod in person because it's not the same thing as in a Zoom, right?
Exactly.
So, like, you know, I'd rather get it in person. So, first of all, I appreciate you for coming, bro.
Nah, thanks for having me, man.
How far was it from where you came?
So Stratford's about an hour and 15. It took, traffic in it, that's what it is.
So we were talking about earlier, because when I originally landed in London, probably like 5 days ago, I put out a forum in the Discord, right? The private Discord.
That's it, yeah.
And I was like, anybody that's in London and has, you know, made over $10,000, let's run up a pod.
You
didn't fill out the form. Why?
Yeah, I didn't fill out the form. I just thought, you know what, I wasn't in the right mind state to do a podcast. But after the event yesterday, I thought, you know what, this is great. I met you, I met Sensei, spoke to you guys, and I thought, you know what, I'm up for it. You told me on the spot, you know, podcast tonight or tomorrow, and I was like, cool, let's do it. You know what I mean? Let's do it.
Yeah.
But no, thanks for having me though.
No, of course. So I want to go into a little bit of like your journey and everything like you got going on, right? Because from traders in the United States or even outside of the time zone from London, it's very different, right? Because you guys wake up and it's like the beginning of London session.
That's it, yeah.
And then, you know, you go all the way up to the afternoon, evening, nighttime, and it's like ending of New York session or kind of like mid-session of it. So you can actually be trading actively all day.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fucking lit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
early mornings though, I hate that.
How like, what
like,
time
all right, cool, let's just say 6:30 a.m. is pre-London session.
Okay.
6:30 a.m.
Okay.
So,
when does London session actually start?
8 o'clock, yeah.
Okay.
So
that's not bad, bro. You know that shit, it's 2 in the morning for my time.
Oh shit, 2 in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So literally like whenever I want to trade London, I either have to knock out like at 10 o'clock, wake up at 2, or just thug it out and stay awake literally the whole entire time. So it's very brutal.
Better for me.
Oh yeah, like literally you guys will wake up and then you guys can just trade London session in your morning. And when you're done with your morning session, then the afternoon is then the New York session, which is what we would usually wake up for, right? So it's actually quite interesting because I've seen a lot of successful traders on this side of the world because of that specific reason. Because you guys are more accessible to that time zone.
Yeah.
Do you think that factored into your success or no? Do you see yourself trading more in the morning with the London or more in the New York session?
I'll tell you something. So I'll give you an example. So about 6 months ago, I went Mauritius. So the time zone is 4 hours ahead of here. And that was the best I was trading. Like my best I've been trading was there. Because London session started at 12 o'clock. And then New York session was about 5, 6 or something. So I had my whole day. So I'd wake up at 10, do my thing. London session's at 12. I had the whole day ahead of me. Do you know what I mean? So I found it better then. But here, I get with it. You know, I still do my thing. But I just hate the early mornings, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so you don't like waking up early in the morning?
I hate waking up early in the morning.
Yeah, so Miami would not work for you.
I'll just stay up, honestly. Like before I was trading Asian session only. Imagine that. So a year and a half ago when I had that TFT interview I was telling you about, I was only trading GBP, JPY. And I was trading that every single day at 12 o'clock at night. That's my only pair I was trading at. And I was good at it. I managed to pass a funded account with it, managed to get paid out from it, but it wasn't good. Because I wasn't looking at other pairs. I was only concentrating on one pair. So I would take 3 losses that week, and only 1 win. But my win would be big, like a 1 to 5, 1 to 6. but it wouldn't make sense. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I thought, let me branch out and look at other pairs, and then go from
Okay,
there.
interesting. Yes, because like sticking to one pair, sometimes that one pair cannot be in
Exactly.
sync with like the trend and all that stuff.
Exactly.
So like when you like, did you get that like branching out of one pair when you got into the set and forget strategy, or were you already like doing it?
No. So I've been following you for a long time, right? And I haven't bought your course from the start. I only bought it recently. What I've been doing, obviously, I watched your YouTube videos. I learned a lot from that. And then I was in your Telegram group chat. Learned a lot from that as well. But then that's when I started realizing, let me look at other pairs, because when I saw your videos, you were like, whatever matches the strategy.
Exactly.
You wait for it. Be patient and just wait for it. What I was doing was wrong. I was just, every night, 12 o'clock, I said to myself, I have to be up in front of a chart and find something.
Where
was wrong.
did you come up with that theory? Like why?
Because Asian session, I always saw the movement on GBP JPY, right? And I always said to myself, it's going to move in like 8 out of 10, it moves in one direction at that time zone, because it's Asian session. So that's what I used to do. Do you know what I mean?
So basically, you just figured that as soon as Asian session opened, it was gonna go up or down. And
Yeah, not straight away. Obviously, I find out a bullish engulfing, a bearish engulfing, see what's going on, go down time frames, and then take the trade. Sometimes it was working out, but like I said to you, 3 times, 4 times out of the week, it wasn't working out. So overall, I wasn't the most profitable I could be.
So would you rather trade that or like with the set and forget now? That
Nah, set and forget, bro, all day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So before you used the set and forget, what did you struggle with, and how did the set and forget kind of help you out?
So, so like I said to you, I've been in the game for a while, right? I've been through a lot of traders, a lot of guys selling their courses. I bought a lot of courses and stuff like that. What's your question again?
No, you're good. So basically, that before you were, doing this GBP, AUD, which is just trading the Asia session.
Yeah.
What were you struggling with at that point? That when you joined set and forget, it completely turned your trading.
Yeah. So the main thing in the course that I found very helpful, shall I give it away?
Sure. Fuck it. Yeah, give it away.
Is the entry point. The entry signal.
Yeah.
That was the best thing that I've ever learned. Do you know what I mean? I was like, oh my days, now I know what I'm doing. Do you know?
Exactly.
Because I would always find an area of interest. Most traders support and resistance, you know what I mean? Find that, it's going to reverse or whatever, find a pattern. But that entry signal, when you said it in your course, was different. The 30-minute shift of structure, the bullish engulfing, that was different. That changed the whole game for me, do you know what I mean? Yeah. But even without that, I was profitable. But now, I've known that. It's crazy now.
Because it's once you see it, you can't unsee it, and it's something so simple, right?
Exactly.
You literally have like a wow, like that was literally like the final key point that makes everything make sense.
Exactly.
And it's obviously very easy for now that you've seen it for you to spot it time and time again, because like you've pretty much uncovered that. It's like Where's Waldo? Like when you try and find Where's Waldo and like you know what that is or no?
No.
So there's like let's say like in this table, like you said, there's a bunch of different patterns.
Yeah.
And I tell you, oh, somewhere in this table there's a face of a cat, for example.
Okay. Yeah.
It's gonna be very hard for you to find it, but as soon as I spot it out, you can't unsee it.
Exactly.
So that's exactly what that looks like, basically.
Yeah.
So would you say that if you were to continue have trading without the secret sauce from the set and forget, that you would have continued to be profitable or no?
No, I had to know that, because that was my weakest point. Do you know what I mean? I always found, area of interest is coming, but how do I enter? How do I know? But I would enter regardless, do you know what I mean? Thinking that it's going to go up. But that's a gamble that I was taking. So like you said, the 10, 20% of the trade wasn't there for me, but I was still taking the trade. So that was the point where I was going wrong. But when I realized that, it changed the whole game for me.
Interesting.
You know what I
mean? Well, I actually want to take it back a little bit, right? So you said
Yeah.
you've been in the game for a long time. How long have you been
That's
in it?
it. So currently I'm 24. I've been in the game for 7 years.
Oh, shit.
I was 17.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And is that like consistently
No.
on or on and off?
So shall I give you the breakdown?
Sure.
So when I was 17, I was in college, and a girl approached me from IML, right?
Yeah.
She got me into IML, spent 2-3 months there, and I could see everything was a pyramid scheme. And I said, I don't want to be here. Do you know what I mean? You lot are not trading. You're not actually making the money from trading. They're just showing me results. So I said, okay, let me go my own way and find out about trading. So I found out about trading, the Forex parts. I was doing it, kept putting 200 in every week, kept blowing it. Do you know what I mean? I knew nothing about it. I didn't want to go to demo at all. I went straight to live.
Okay.
Kept blowing it. Then I've come to 19 years old, still doing the same thing. But then obviously I wasn't focusing too tough on trading because I lost a lot of money now. And then, like I said to you earlier, had a bad environment of friends and stuff like that. Went down the wrong way. And then in about COVID 2020 is when it all kicked off for me. So it was crazy then. It was hectic because I actually got arrested for selling drugs. You know what I mean? Something I'm not proud of, but had to be done at that time. And I was around bad people. But I'll never go back there. Do you know what I mean? So that happened. I got caught and I was looking at 4 years. So what they done is they gave me bail. They put me on house arrest for 2 years.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, I was stuck on house arrest for 2 years. So I had a curfew, 8 a.m. in the morning to 8 p.m. every single day. So at that point, I'm thinking to myself, okay, I got to get my head screwed on now because I'm on tag. I've got a criminal record. I'm not getting a job. And I wasn't planning to get a job anyway. I wanted to do something, you know, self-employed. But I always had trading in the back of my mind anyway from when I was 17. But I thought, you know, one day I'll make it work. But yeah, anyway, back to the story. So, so I'm on tag now and I'm thinking, okay, I've got to make this work. So that's when I sat down properly, bought a couple courses, spent some money on courses. And it was hectic for me because every month I had court. And they kept telling me, you're going to go to jail this month. You're going to go to jail this month. Yeah. So at the end of every month, I knew, okay, this is the end of me for 4 years now and I've got to come back. Literally, it was hectic. My mental state was all over the place, you know what I mean? But yeah, I still kept going.
Is that because like the crime here with drug, like they're just really serious about it, or you had like a lot of shit?
I had a lot of shit, yeah. So I was looking at a lot of time. But yeah, so I thought, you know what? First couple months, it was hard for me to get through all of that, but it kept, you know what I mean? The court dates kept coming and it kept getting delayed. So I just thought, you know what? I can't sit around and just be unhappy about this. I've done it. It is what it is. I've just got to go and carry on my life now. So I carried on with trading, whatever, bought a couple courses. And after a year, met my girl, and now she's my wife. So I'm happily married.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah. So, but she kept me going, do you know what I mean? She was there with my court dates and stuff. She kept me going. And I said, you know what? I need to put my head down harder and keep going myself. So that's what I done. And then keep in mind, I've been following you this whole time, right? I've been watching all your YouTube videos from the start, do you know what I mean? So I already know this guy's gonna be helping me soon. So, yeah. And then,
so you're cleared up already from court, like everything?
No. So I'm still on tag now. I'm still
shit.
on tag. So I spent 2 years on tag from 2020 to 2022. Oh. So end of 2022, right? So I came off tag. What happened is they gave me probation. They gave me, because I spent, here is if you spend 2 years on tag, you do 1 year in jail basically. It's equivalent, whatever. So so that happened. And then I had my last court date. They gave me probation. They gave me a 1.5 year suspended sentence. They gave me a fine, took my passport. Then a couple of things. And then, you know, I think I went on a holiday around last year, November, yeah? And that's when I was still trading. I was still buying funded accounts and I wasn't the most profitable and I was losing some. But then when I went to Mauritius, so I went there for a month initially. And I went there and I even done a YouTube video on this, yeah? And I said to myself, I'm going to spend 2K on funded accounts, yeah? So I was with TFT because the year before, obviously when I was still on tag, right? I was with TFT, got a payout from them, from the strategy that I was telling you I was using, the GBP, JPY agent session. That was when I was on tag. But it wasn't the most profitable. So when I came off tag, I said to myself, going to get back on it. So went Mauritius, and then I was there for a month and a bit. And I said to myself, I'm going to do a 5-week challenge. Same way you did your challenge, I said, I'm going to do a 5-week challenge. So I'm going to get a funded account. And at the airport, I recorded all this. I said, I'm going to try and make 30 to 40K in the next month and a half. So what happened is, got the funded accounts, right? So first week in Mauritius now. In 3 days, I managed to pass phase one of 500K, right?
Oh,
500K in funding, so it was big. Then phase 2 didn't go as planned. The week after that, I went down 2-3%. Week after that, I built it back up. Third week, I passed it. So in a month, I passed it. 500K funded now.
Oh, shit.
So, and I'm on a holiday now.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at our missus, I'm like, all right, cool. Let's extend the ticket. You know what I mean? So we did end up extending it. We extended it for another 2 months. So we stayed there for 2.5 months.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so it was nice. Weather was nice.
It's a fucking
beach.
trader lifestyle here.
You know what I mean? So I thought, I'm funded now. I can do it. But yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so what happened was, literally the first week of funded, bro, no joke, yeah? I'm in my villa and I've placed a trade. And one trade you sent, right, on the free Telegram group chat. One trade I analyzed, placed both trades down. Boom. I'm in 30K.
Oh, shit.
30K, bro. And I'm in 1 day. And I'm like, shit, this is big money. I'm like, this is big money. And then obviously it went down, whatever, closed at 15K. And then had 3 weeks for my payout, right? So I had some more trades that I'd done. And then yeah, overall after that 3 weeks, I got the 15K payout. They delayed it obviously because of IP address. So they said I'm registered in London, but I'm in Mauritius. So a lot of back and forth going emails and stuff. But eventually they did paid me out. So came back to London, and then that's when I bought your course. So I got that 15K payout, and I said 10% of it is an investment. $1,500 your course is. I said it's just an investment. Done that. First week of the Zoom call. Done that. First week made about 8K, 9K. And that was your Zoom call.
Oh,
Do
shit.
you know what I mean?
The first Sunday swings at...
First Sunday swing, bro.
Oh, shit.
So I was on a streak. The next week, made another 8, 9K. And then I put some money into a personal account at that time as well. I think I sent you showed you the results. Yeah, I put 20 grand in. Within a week, I turned that to 30.
Oh, my God.
So I was on a roll with personal accounts or funded accounts. It's kind of like everywhere, do you know what I mean? And then what I done when I got that payout, I got that 8K payout after, I took about 6K and I put it back into TFT. So this is one mistake that I done. I put all my eggs in one basket. So what I done is I put 6K into TFT because TFT, they allow you to be 600K funded, right? So what I done is a little bit of a loophole. I took my missus' name, got 600K under her, family's name, 600K under her. So at one point, I'm like 1.8 mil, just trying to get that funded. I was this close, bro. I was this close to being 1.8 million funded. And then carrying on. So after the 8K, the 9K, so I made another 15K within the next month. So now I'm up like, on total, like 50K. So I'm just waiting for that cash out now, 15K, waiting for it. Boom. Next thing you know, look at your story, TFT's gone down. I'm like, what the hell is going on right now? And it was crazy because I was fasting that day as well. And I'm like, bro, no way. I just done a withdrawal for 15K. And at that point, I was 500K funded, but I bought another 100K on my name and I passed that. And I was up on that one as well. And I'm like 600K funded right now. My missus' name is on phase 2 and it's on like 4%. So,
shit.
And she got 600K. My sister's name, I'm on phase 2, it's on 2%. So I'm like, bro, how can you go down on me right now? Do you know what I mean? Because that was my breakthrough. I knew that was my breakthrough.
Yeah, you're about to have like 2 million under management.
Yeah, man. And obviously they went down and then I was a bit like, I was like, shit, man, what am I going to do now? Do you know what I mean? So what I ended up doing is HFTs, you know about HFTs, passing. Yeah. So I went with Katana, right? And it was all right. I made 15K within the next 2 weeks. I said, okay, I'm getting myself back up again. They denied my payout.
Oh, fuck.
Denied my payout. So I was with Nova as well, made 3K, denied my payout. So I'm like, all right, now it's a mess. Do you know what I mean? So how am I going to go through it? So what I done was, what did I do after that?
Yeah, so I like almost becoming profitable. Like you had a problem before, which is kind of figuring out how to get profitable. And now that you're profitable, it's like, now like figuring out the place where you're gonna fucking make these profits, right?
Exactly.
So like I think that I mean, bro, if you're at the point, right, that you're literally passing these challenges left and right, you know, making it easy, dude, you should almost just go into like your own, like fund your own personal account. And dude, you don't have to risk like 1 to 2%. Like you can, you know, up that risk a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you're on your own personal account, you can scale the shit out of that. You don't have the daily loss, the total loss.
Exactly.
You know, like risk management is obviously needed. I'm not saying you don't, but like, for example, I don't risk 1 or 2% on my personal account. Ever. Like it's fucking retarded. Because I know that I am totally okay with risking 5%. I know that the type of trade that I'm taking is, you know, 70% odds of winning. And if I do lose 5 trades in a row, okay, fine, I'm down 20%, but it's me. You know, I can literally risk 5% on the next trade, hold to a 1 to 4, 1 to 5, and make it back 25%. Make everything back. So if I was you, like this whole prop space right now is like going through like a whole shift in the industry. You know, there was a lot of bullshit ones that came into the space and, you know, fucked everything up. Competitors undercutting each other, and it's just not a good business right now. If anything, if I was you, I would just, you know, go straight into like a broker and then just fund your own account, bro, and then you just scale it from that point. It's just more secure. And in that way, you don't have to deal with the daily loss and the total loss, which is kind of annoying to have to deal with. You get me?
It is annoying. Like on the personal account, I'll tell you the strategy that I was using. So I was treating my personal account like a funded account. So what I would do in funded accounts is I would risk 1% per trade, looking to make back 4 to 5%. On a personal account, I'd risk 10% of that account.
Oh, shit.
So I'm treating it like a funded account. So for example, if I have a 10K in account, that's basically a 100K account. You know what I mean? So that's the way I was playing it. So when I had 20K in there, I was treating it like a 200K account. So risk 10% on a trade. And, you know, like, I'll give you an example. So like the 20K that I had, the first initial trade I took, 2K loss. Second trade I took, 2K loss. And that was in 1 week. I took 4 trades. Lost, first 3 trades lost. The last trade I did was on a Thursday, and that went up crazy into profit. But I doubled up on that. Do you know what I mean? So I doubled. It's a bit high risk, but because I was so used to funded accounts that I initiated it in personal accounts.
Of course.
But I wouldn't recommend doing it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think the funded account route is what kind of makes everybody understand that you need to have rules set in place, and you need to follow them at some point.
Yeah.
Now, what you do on your personal account, you just tweak that bar a little bit up, and you are a little bit more aggressive with it.
Yeah.
But they create that foundation of you sticking to 2%, or if you do 20%, 20%, whatever the case is,
Yeah.
you could do whatever you want, right? So taking it back to the moment where you were getting arrested, right? Because that's pretty fucking crazy, right? Like,
Yeah.
I bet that was like a crazy moment in your life.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
So the people that you were hanging around back then, where are they now? Like, do they see you? Do they not see you? Still talk to them?
You know what it is? I still keep in contact with them, but we're not on, everyone's kind of moved on. People are married. I've married myself, so I keep myself to my family and just business, family and business with me. But that's it, I don't look at people's life and be like, you're going downhill, you're going uphill. Do you know what I mean? Like, just focus, stay in your lane, basically.
Yeah.
Focus on yourself.
So when you got into the trading space, you didn't completely disconnect yourself from everybody?
I did. Trading-wise, I did. Like, I didn't tell anyone what I'm doing with trading. I did try to help a few people. No one seemed interested.
Yeah.
So no problem. It's your loss at the end of the day. But I carried on going, do you know what I mean? And I didn't look back. I didn't say, I got arrested, I can't do this. Or, do you know what I mean? I just carried on going.
Yeah, I mean, what would you give a piece of advice out there to people that are like, because I've gotten a lot of people that DM me all the time and say, yo, my friends don't support what I do. My friends don't want to do it with me. I'm alone. What do I do? I personally tell them, I'm like, look, training's not meant for you. Stop. Save yourself the time. You're being a bitch about something so simple. It's like, dude, just go to your own space, put yourself in a dark room by yourself, and you're going to come out winning. You can't bring everybody with you on the top.
Exactly.
Like, what do you suggest?
No, literally, bro. Like, if your friends are not with it, leave them. Not leave them. They're your friends. Keep a friendship. Check up on them, whatever. Give them a call. But, carry on going in your own lane. Carry on doing your thing. Don't, leave trading because your friend doesn't like it. Your mum says it's not good. Do you know what I mean? Keep going. You see the vision, you keep going.
Of course.
That's the way I see things.
So what would you say would be the biggest thing that you were struggling before you even got funded or any of that stuff? What would be like one of the biggest things that you...
I would say it's patience. Patience and risk management. That's 2 things that, are major for me. Because like you yourself, you don't take trades every week, or you take trades like a month or something, 1 trade a month.
Yeah.
But I'm building myself to be at that position where I'm only taking 1, 2, 3 trades a month. That's it. And that's the patience that I've learned through looking at the strategy, going through the whole course and everything.
But like that's something that you can only learn by yourself with time. Like, how would you tell yourself when you first got started? Like, yo, trust me, like 2 trades a month is like fine. Like, it's
nah. I was having that. I was having that. Anyone that told me that, I'd say, okay, you do your thing. I'm gonna go do my thing. Do you know what I mean? But you have to learn, and it's always a stepping stone.
Yeah.
And then,
because it's literally like you got to treat every single trade as if it were to be a business opportunity. Right?
Exactly.
And great business opportunities don't come every day. Multiple don't come every day.
Yeah.
If you get lucky, you probably get 1 good business opportunity a month, right? Obviously, in trading, you can up that a little bit more because there are trades, there's different markets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's something that beginner traders, they hear it, but they just don't believe it.
Yeah.
You almost gotta get punched in the face a million times to like kind of understand it.
You got to learn the hard way.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's how it goes with trading, though. With me, even I'm a person that learns the hard way. Do you know what I mean? Like going back to how I got arrested and stuff. Like my friends, family stopped doing that. But I had to learn the hard way to find out. But I'm happy everything happened because I'm here. I'm here now. If that stuff didn't happen, I'll probably still be doing it, and I'll be going down the wrong routes. So everything happens for a reason at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? So.
And then your family, what did your family think of the whole transition? I bet they're glad now, or like,
they're happy now. Obviously, back then I was in the States. You know what I mean? So it was crazy. It was crazy. But my family didn't push me away. They still supported me, helped me with everything, and I'm grateful for everything. My family and stuff. But yeah.
And then what is your plan, let's say, from here to the next year? So like your next 12 months, like what do you want to do with your trading stuff?
At the start of the year, I made a plan, but I've got to readjust it now. You know what I mean?
Why?
Because of the funded companies, it went down on me. You know what I mean? If they didn't go down, then I'll be 1.8 mil funding, keeping it going, 0.5% risk, 0.2% risk. Do you know what I mean? So I had a plan, obviously, to have 100K in a personal account and make at least like a mil on funding with a 1.8 million funding, and I was growing as well. So I had Rocket 21 account, I had FTMO account, so I was getting other prop firms. Yeah, that was my plan. But now I've just delayed it a lot longer. You know what I mean? Spanned up a year, but it's still in the plan to make that mil and to have that 100K in a personal account and trade.
But I think you can still make that mil on a personal account though, bro. Like I think if you do it correctly with like, let's say you start off with like a 30, 40K starting balance.
Yeah.
Bro, you can do a crazy flip, bro. Obviously, I don't encourage flips and, I don't recommend anybody do it.
Yeah.
Starting off, right? Like if you're a starting trader and you don't know how to properly have a like a good strategy, like to set and forget, and you don't know how to execute it correctly, I do not recommend flips. But like once you're past that bridge and you're at the point where you are now, that you pass these challenges like they're fucking water, like making the profits and catching these trades is not an issue. You understand that it's just 2 to 3 trades a month. Like you get it, bro. Like you understand. Now that you understand, the conversation of a flip is not a red flag. It's not something that you shouldn't do. Yeah. It's something that you definitely could do. You just do it with a little bit more experience, a little bit more stoic. Now you understand that you have the skill set. You could flip an account and you know that it's not sustainable, but you have the possibility that
to do it.
It's not, and you're not going to make a living out of it. You're not going to depend on it. Like you literally know it all. Like dude, you've been in the game a long fucking time.
Literally. The thing about me is I've got the experience.
Exactly.
Because I've been through a lot of traders. I've traded myself many times, so I have the experience. That's one thing that's major in trading as well. You need to see these patterns regularly. You need to see what's going on. And then, like you said, if you see something, you can't unsee it. Same thing.
That's what I'm saying. I think you could flip account, bro. Like I'm not.
But the thing is, I wouldn't do it. You know why I wouldn't do it?
That's fucking fire that you're saying that.
You know why I wouldn't do it? Because it'll mess up my psychology. And I don't want my psychology to get fucked. You know what I mean? So I would rather just stick to my risk management. If I lose my trade, I know how much I'm risking. I know, I'm not going to blow the whole account. Yeah. And that way I won't mess up my psychology. Let's just say I have 30, 40K in an account. I risk 10, 15K on a trade, right? 30% of the account, whatever. That goes wrong. Another trade goes wrong. Boom. Now my psychology is fucked. So, man.
And I'm actually really glad that you say that, because that just shows matureness, like in who you are and in your trading and who you've become. Yeah. For me, I'm at the point in my trading right now that this shit's so boring that like
you gotta do it.
I gotta do it because like I literally am so bored. Like I literally have to. So yeah, like I was saying before, the battery ran out. Like I have to do something like that just to stay. I don't want to say motivated, but just to keep myself engaged, because things do get boring. Like, tell me it doesn't get boring sometimes.
It gets boring.
It's
like if you don't have the right things to do, you're gonna get lost in this game. Do you know what I mean? You've got to take on good habits, because when when you're trading, you have all the free time in the world. Literally, you have all the free time in the world. So if you take on bad habits, you're gonna mess yourself up. So I look to get myself into hobbies that are good. So I've started going swimming, regularly. So this is things that will keep me away from doing bad stuff, and keep me on track. So that's the way I just put little things, little hobbies involve good hobbies that I can just do.
And that's good because
it gets boring, like you said.
It does, and it's like I don't think that's a bad thing that you get involved in it, because you're just growing as a person.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, did you ever think 5 years ago that you were going to be in the position that you are now?
Never.
As you turn into a trader, you evolve as a person as well.
Yeah, literally.
You literally start, learning new things. You start realizing, what? I'm gonna buy a plant. I'm gonna grow a plant. You know what I'm saying? Like you just start becoming an adult. It's kind of weird, right? Like you start liking these different kind of stuff, which is good because it shows that you're maturing, and if you're maturing, so is your trading, so is everything as a whole. So if you were to go back in time, right, and at the beginning of your trading journey, what would be the one thing that you would turn and fix so you can start implementing it from that moment forward?
Shit, man. If only you gave me a strategy back then. Do you know what I mean? I was 17, but that would have been a game changer. But honestly, I've been for a lot of course, and your course is very different to others. Very, very different. I wouldn't find that anywhere else. It's the knowledge I got from you. I wouldn't find that anywhere else.
I feel like I tried to make it as simple as I possibly.
That's what I like. A lot of people go into too much. Like the event yesterday, someone was talking about smart concept or ICT. Yeah. Bro, forget all of that. You know what I mean? Like you said, simple. There was 3 things you literally taught yesterday, and that's just strategy.
That's literally my strategy.
That's just strategy. Yeah. It's crazy.
Because when I start a video in the course, I'll be like, all right, I'm going to teach you guys what a support level is. This video is going to be 20 minutes long, but you're going to know everything you need to know about support And that is it. Like, I'm not going to tell you anything. Like, everything is just straight to the point, super easy to understand, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Because I remember when I was getting started, and I'm sure you as well, like, you're watching all these hundreds of hours of bullshit. You would fall asleep on the computer. You would finish a 2-hour video, and you'd be like, I don't even remember what the fuck I saw.
Yeah.
And it's almost so overwhelming that you don't learn anything because it's just information overload. So you just keep it straight to the point.
Yeah.
So if you were to add something else when it comes to, if you were to start at the beginning of your journey, other than like technical and be the psychology, what would be the one thing that you would say, look, you're about to enter this battle with this psychology part of your mind? Like, which one do you think it would be?
That's a crazy question, man. What would I change back then? You're saying,
yeah. So basically, like you're about to, like, when you start into trading, you're gonna face 2 different battles, right? It's gonna be the technical. So you say that back then you wish you would have had the set and forget strategy.
Yeah.
Now the other battle that you face is going to be the psychological one.
Yeah.
What would be the one psychological battle that you'd be like, look, you're about to enter this type of battle, whether it's fear, FOMO, greed. What was one of the psychological
For me,
battles?
I'll be honest. Like with my family, we moved to this country not like when I was 4. Okay, so we slept in a 1-bed flat, all of us. So we had to grow, right? And for me, it was greed. I wanted it. I really wanted it. So that's what inspired me. My family, building up and everything. So it was greed. I wanted it, and I was pushing too much for it. And when you're very greedy, you're not going to get it. Do you know what I mean? So that was my flaw, I would say, back then.
So you say that the greed at the beginning is kind of what held back your success?
Yeah, 100%. That. Obviously, there's more things to it, but the greed was definitely one thing. Because the way I see things, right, is like with trading, people think, oh, I'm going to get into it and change my whole life. It won't happen overnight. I mean, change won't happen overnight. You've got to keep going. You've got to learn these things as you go. Risk management, first year. Second year, psychology. Third year, greed. Fourth year, patience. All these things come in line. Obviously, some people learn faster. There's people in the game for 2-3 years, and yourself, you're not been in the game for what, 5?
For like 5.5, yeah.
5.5, and you're very profitable. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I wasn't consistent, like you are. But I'm just saying, like,
it's kind of interesting how many new traders are actually coming into the space and making money fast. Like,
it's crazy. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. Back then, I wasn't seeing that.
No, and like also back then when we were getting started, you started a little bit sooner than I did, but like there wasn't that much content. Like there wasn't this. Like this
there wasn't this. No,
did not exist. No. Like there wasn't a profitable funded trader. Like funded trader didn't even exist.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's more of like the niche and the industry has become more accessible and more obtainable for somebody to become profitable.
100%.
Like the formula is a lot more real, right?
Yeah.
More people are successful with this, so it's a lot easier for somebody also to believe in themselves and to believe in the journey of becoming a trader. And what would you say would be the number one thing that a beginner trader in their journey should be on the lookout for? It could be anything like broadly, right? Because like you're on a journey, right? This journey goes up, down, side, fucking all types of.
What they should look out for?
One thing that they should look out for. They're like, hey, like if you fuck up there, you're gonna completely mess up your whole journey.
Okay, so one advice I'll give, right, is I would say, like for me, I learned so many strategies. I learned so many guys' course and so many different things that it got mixed up. So what I had to do is I had to literally stop trading for a while. And for like a year, I stopped trading. This when I came off tag for about a year, 8 months, just to get rid of everything. And then I learned your strategy. So, but if I was to, like, learn once, I would say learn one strategy and stick to it. That's the way I would say do it. Because when you learn so many things, you're mixing things with this and that, and it's not going to work out. But yeah, like I said, I had to leave all that stuff behind, learn your course properly, and get it done. Do you know what I mean? And it was very simple. That's why,
And sometimes simple is like hard to comprehend, but once you get it, you get it.
Yeah.
So, question: you say you have a missus, right?
Yeah.
So, missus is like when you have these
Married,
are new words, right?
Yeah.
Okay. These are new words.
Would you say? I mean, new words to you.
The guy's like, yo, let me get a bottle of water. I'm like, oh no.
I got him there.
Yeah. So, basically, how did that help into your journey? Because a lot of people. Obviously, there's different types of people all around the world, right? Different types of situations. Everybody has a different household, what they're going through. Everybody's different. Everybody has a different little world. Yeah. So some people are like, yo, I'm going to break up with my girl. Fuck her. I don't need her for my trading success. She's fucking me up. Doesn't believe in me. And other people are like, yo, my girl's helping me out. How did that factor into your success?
Well, the thing about Mrs. she's very like she's very supportive. Do you know what I mean? So even when I was going through all the court stuff and that, every court she was there. Do you know what I mean? She was there, and she's always kept me going. So I thought, I have to go harder now because I've got a responsibility on my hand. Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
And it takes me away from doing all stuff that I don't need to be doing. Do you know what I mean? I've got Mrs. there, money there. That's it. I don't need to be going in other directions, kind of thing.
Of course.
But yeah, she's very supportive. That's one
So
thing.
you say like that helped you center in and stuff.
That helped me a lot with my own psychology, mentally as well. Like at that point, you have to realize I'm thinking I'm going to jail for 4 years. I'm on a tag. Like my life's all over the place. What am I going to do now? Do you know what I mean? What if I go jail? So it was all a mess. But she was there. She was like, look, don't worry. If you're going to jail, I'm here. Do you know what I mean? So
That's lit.
Yeah.
You gotta lock that. Oh, you locked that in already.
Yeah, like that. I got married. I got married last year. Yeah, it's been a year and a bit.
Nice.
So my third payout was my anniversary. So I took her Cyprus. Went Cyprus.
Shit, dope, dope.
Imagine 2 weeks before that was her birthday. So I took her Marbella. Went Marbella. Then 2 weeks after went Cyprus. But now we've calmed down with the holidays. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you know what's cool about you guys on this side of the world, that you have access to a lot of cool shit.
Europe, you know.
Yeah,
what I
you
mean?
guys have access to all of Europe. You have Thailand. It's not that far.
Yeah.
You have like everything's very close to you guys. Like for me to come over here, it's
Mad.
It's literally just 9 hours just to make it to this side, and then plus whatever other country I'd want to go in this area. So you guys have a great advantage, right? Which is super cool. Yeah. And so this part of the tag and all that stuff there, like when would you completely get rid of all that stuff and just be only focused on?
When did I completely get rid of it?
Yeah, like what? Because you said you're still involved in it, or you're completely.
I don't know. I'm done with all that stuff.
Oh, you're done with all that shit.
So when I was in Mauritius in November,
Yeah.
about 7 months ago, that's when everything completely finished. So I was on my 1.5 year suspended sentence.
Nice.
So that's literally, I got funded the same week that all finished.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? So it was crazy for me. So
Yeah, all that shit sucks. Right now, I'm dealing with the whole Super Bowl fucking fasting shit.
Oh yeah, shit. What's that? Oh,
Yeah, bro. They wanted to fuck. That's like a whole legal shit.
Yeah, we'll discuss it.
That shit is not.
But
it's
yeah,
not
that's
fun.
crazy. But
Yeah. So if you were to obviously put everything into a simple sentence on what trading would consist of, what would you say that it would be? Everything. If you were to pretty much put everything in a nutshell, what would it consist of?
I would say honestly, treat Forex as a physical business in a way. Do you know what I mean? So put your risk management in place, all these little things, your discipline, your psychology, it all has to be in like one room. You can't let one leave. If one leaves, you're messed. But yeah, I would say treat Forex as a business, purely business.
Is there anything that can come into your life right now that would be able to completely shaken up everything you've learned and you forget everything, or just take you out of your path or your focus?
No way. Nothing's gonna hit me. Nothing's gonna hit me and take me off my path. Like I've got my tunnel vision. I've seen the cash outs. I've done it, and I'm just going for it again. I'm not trying to turn back or look sideways.
So even if, let's say, you were to enter a 2-month losing streak, you're not.
That's fine. I've been on a losing streak right now. I've
Same.
been on like a month and a half.
Same.
You know what I mean? So the market's a shit right now. It is what it is. Do you know, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going. I might not trade as much now, but, slow down a bit. But yeah.
Literally for the last month and a half, I've been losing. I've been losing every single fucking
Yeah, bro.
trade.
Tell me
bro.
about it. Tell me
It
about
fucking sucks. I'll tell you that
Like,
right now.
Rocket 21, 300K account, yeah? Very close to passing, yeah? Very close to passing. I got done over by slippage. So I had one trade, risking 1%. It went into like 2-3% profit. Boom. News came down. Instead of losing 1% of that trade, I lost 3.5%. So it took me out of the game straight away. But it wasn't my fault. It was a slippage.
Yeah.
Was that cool? I had an FTMO account, 400K as well. That went down the drain. So within this last month and a half, losing is part of the game. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just giving everyone transparency. So look, I was funded, but over the last 2 months, I lost 400K FTMO account. I lost my Rocket 21 300K account, but that's no problem. Do you know what I mean? I'm still going to go out again and keep going.
So it doesn't matter.
It doesn't mess me up. Nah, it doesn't mess me up. It happens. It's part of the game. You're in the game. You got to deal with the pain. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's I see things.
That's good that you understand that, because all you're only focused on is just trading. Like, you don't have to keep that mental space of like, oh, is this like normal? Is this not normal? How many more times am I going to lose before? Look, people literally come up to me and they say, literally yesterday in the event, there was a lot of beginner traders there, right?
That's
There's
it,
a lot of new people. And some guy came up to me and he was like, how much, literally, this is the first thing he said, right? I shake his hand and he goes, how much money do I have to lose before making money?
Shit.
I'm like, dude, what kind of fucking question is that? It's not a casino, bro. No, like that's not how this shit works, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, you can lose your whole life
Literally.
and not make a fucking dollar if you don't learn from what you're doing, you know?
Exactly.
So it's good that you understand that losing is normal and that you don't have to lose X amount. Like, bro, I'm telling you, you're already past, like you're on the other side.
Yeah.
Welcome. You know what I'm saying? Like
there's one little wall that I need to break through, you know what I mean?
Exactly. So I'm telling you, bro, I really like I'm seeing it in you, know. I'm seeing like your energy. I'm seeing like how you're basically like carrying yourself.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I think you can fuck it up in a personal account, bro.
Trying to, man.
I really do think because the funded route, you know, you have to be profitable 2 times before the 3rd time for you to get a payout.
Yeah.
You not trading on your own personal account for those 2 times that you were to pass a challenge, you're technically missing out on money on your personal account.
For me to pass that 500K, I had to make 75K for that prop firm.
Yeah, imagine. That's
So,
literally money that you made, like you missed out.
Crazy.
So yeah, I think you're past that side that, not saying you shouldn't go funded, I just think you should put more focus into your personal account.
Yeah.
And bro, you kill the personal account. Bro, you're in fucking London. Like this is where Forex was kind of like made of. Dude, you can easily go to one of these plans out here, one of these banks or whatever, bro. You can easily get some type of like trading Forex here is more of a common thing than in the States.
Okay.
So you can definitely go up to a little fund, a little VC or somebody be like, look, bro, I'm fucking nasty, respectfully.
Yeah.
Give me my shit. Give my money.
Yeah.
I'll give you a 30%. And trust me, they're going to be happy. I was talking to my financial advisor over at the States in Chase.
Okay, yeah.
And they know who I am, right? Like they follow me, they see everything. They're like, look, you have a lot of money sitting here. You should, you know, put it into like with us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, sure.
I know what you're saying because I saw the story, but go carry on, yeah.
And I'm like, all right, sure, yeah. What are you guys gonna make me? They're like, oh, you know, we'll probably get you on everything, probably on a high risk, and if everything goes well, and you know, markets don't crash, no more COVID, probably get you like 8 to 9%. I'm like, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Monthly, right? They're like, oh no, annually.
Shit. Yeah, bye. I'm out.
Like, all right, I'm out. I'll do that tomorrow. And then when I was explaining to them what I would do and everything, they wanted to give me money and shit for me to do this shit.
It was 10, yeah.
They're like, wait, you can make 8% within a month? And I'm like, dude, if I make 8% a month, I'm a bitch. Like that's literally nothing. Like that's obviously a lot, but like so percentage wise on what I'm risking, like I'm making a lot more a month. I'm probably averaging right now like 30% a month. Because if I'm risking like 5% per trade, you know.
Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, 1 to 5, 1 to 6.
Literally, I'll probably get
2 trades.
Exactly, like 2 to 3 trades.
Yeah, 1 to 3.
30% is nothing. It's technically 3% if I'm risking 1. So it's obviously bigger numbers because the higher percentage. So that happened at the bank, and I was actually it was so funny because I was like, well, I can't believe a financial advisor is asking advice from me. You know? So I think really you should kill the personal account, bro, and you can definitely do something out here because the FX is more accepted, and you can just have more of that conversation, you know.
Yeah.
So just like a suggestion.
No,
like
definitely. I'll take that advice. That's good, man. But like even in the meantime, what I've done is to fund that. Like I have the plans to make a personal account. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like the funding part behind that, I've just created a new business as well. So that's gonna help me, you know, fund personal account.
Let's do this. If you can show me, right? And, you know, we'll put this out there on YouTube as well, right? A little bit of challenging because you trusted in me, right? You got the set and forget strategy.
100, yeah.
It helped your trading, and now that I know you know how to implement it, I know you're profitable, right? You're using my strategy. I know you're profitable and you're sticking to it. If you can show me 2 months of consistent profits, I will fund you and a broker $10,000. Like I will literally like hand it to you. I'll flip a coin, give it to you. I'm like, yo, here's 10K.
All right.
You keep half of the profits on it. I keep half. But I want you to go high risk, right?
High risk, yeah?
Yeah, like I want you to go like 8% per trade, 7% per trade.
Okay.
Fuck it up, you know, treat it big. I'll literally throw you the 10K. If you show me 2 months of profit on a personal account, broker of your choice, whatever you want, and you show me the statements, you're like, I made 8% this month, 7% this month, this is the trades, this is the drawdown, like dope. I'll literally crypto you the $10,000 into a broker, and then we do a profit split on it.
Challenge on.
Mad?
Challenge on.
You guys say mad or
mad?
Rubbish?
That's mad. That's mad.
Oh, that's mad. That's mad. Okay,
but yeah, sounds good.
Good? Okay, so this is on here as well as everything is going to be put on YouTube. This will be cut up in clips as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I'm very excited to see what you got to do in the next month. So when are you going to start this? You're going to start this now?
Yeah, I'm going to start this week, basically.
You're going to start
now?
now?
I mean, so What do you want? Like a live account, demo account?
Live account.
Live account, 2 months of.
2 months, literally 60 days. I need results of what you would do in the next 60 days.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, so right now, the day that we're recording this is June 16th, right?
June the 16th, yeah.
Kind of shitty markets right now for the rest of June. If you want, you can start on July 1st.
Yeah.
And then it's July,
Sounds
August.
better.
Yeah. So basically it would be July. What's the month after July? August?
September.
So September 1st.
Yeah.
If in July you made profits,
Yeah.
doesn't matter what percentage. I just want to make sure that you're profitable. And then on August you made profits, doesn't matter the percentage. I will then fund you $10,000 come September, which is good because then the next 3 months after that are pretty much the best trading markets of the
Exactly,
whole year.
yeah.
So
yeah. Sounds good.
trying to help you out.
That's sick. That's it. I appreciate it. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. That's sick. Sounds good to me, yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. I appreciate you coming out here all the way from
So good, man.
Birmingham,
Nah, Leighton.
Leighton.
Yeah.
I don't know where the fuck that is. I don't even know where I am.
You
right
don't even know
now.
you're at right now.
I have no idea where I am right now. But no, bro, I appreciate you for trusting in me. Challenge is on. All the pressure.
Challenge is on.
Pressure. Not no pressure. I'm giving you all the pressure.
All right, cool.
So
I can handle it.
Also, like, talk about it in the chat, in the Discord with the guys. You know,
Yeah,
like,
definitely,
like,
yeah.
You know, chat it up in there with them. And nothing. Appreciate you guys. If you
Yeah.
guys want to see more videos like this, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, guys.